Hey everyone, welcome back to our React series. In last video, we have set up our project using Vite, which makes React super fast and efficient. But if you are new to React, you would be wondering what are those files and folders, and you would be thinking what is the meaning of those file and folders. So don't worry, in this video I will guide you step by step, and by end of this video you will know exactly what those folders and files are. So let's dive in. So in last video you already have seen this project, and in this project first we have got node modules. Then what is the node modules? So node modules is nothing but a folder which store all of our dependencies, like external dependencies. So if I open it, and you can see there are many dependencies, types, rollup, Vite, and everything. So you don't need to worry about this, but you should know that this is just a place where all the external dependencies will be stored for this project. Second is the public folder. In public folder we store assets which are static in nature. For example, let's say images, any manifest file we want to store for our application. So those things we can store into public folder. Then the src folder, which is super important, where all the codes will lie, and we will write all the logics for our React applications. Now next to it is git ignore file, which help us to ignore the folders and files which we don't want to commit to our source code, like onto GitHub or any tool like that, like GitLab or Bitbucket. Then we have ESLint-config.js file, which enforce certain rules to our project, so that we maintain a certain way of writing a code. So basically it's a rule set that help us to avoid error during writing the code itself, and also enforce some rules. Then next to it is the index.html file. This file actually gets served to the client, and with this file only all the React code gets injected to the client. So this is super important file. Then we have package.json file, which is nothing but our metadata of our project. So here you can see we have scripts, what is the name of the project, what are dependencies, what are dev dependencies. So this is all metadata about our project. Now readme.md file, which help us to document some of the startings document for this project. Like if somebody joins this project, we can write how he can start contributing to this project. So these kind of things we can put it here. Then next to it we have all the tsconfig file, which help us to configure TypeScript, which we will not worry right now. Then we have vite.config.ts file, which is nothing but the configuration that we get out of the box from Vite, but we can again customize those configuration by using this vite.config.ts file. And next to it is the yarn lock file, which help us to lock the dependency of our project, and it is a directory of dependencies for our project. So this is what we have got from Vite when we generate this project. So this is all. Now we will go to src folder. In src folder, the heart of our application is app.tsx. So this app.tsx is the only file which holds all the entire tree of application. So this is where all the components we will start building from here on, basically. Then main.tsx file, what it does is like it inject our application into index.html file. So here if you see what we are doing, we are creating a root node, and then we are taking a reference of a div, and then we are injecting entire application. So right now if you see, there is a app component that we have injected, and that is what we have seen into last video, right? You remember, if I click, it is changing. So all those things are coming from this app, and this app is getting injected into index.html. And if I go to index.html file, you can see here the main.tsx file is responsible to injecting all the React code. So this is all we have got in this project. In next video we will start learning about components and props. That's it for this video. We have just explored all the files and folders that we have got from Vite generated React application. Now you will not feel lost when you see this structure, and yeah, that's it. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment it anything if you want to know. So that's all. See you in the next one.